What is it, Eddie?
I've just seen some tracks, Craig.
Do we need to be concerned?
Chavs passed around here about 2 days ago. I think we're going to be all right.
Whoo!
In this video, I'm going to talk about everything there is to know about sleeping in a bothy like this. The rights, the wrongs, the do's and don'ts, everything you need to know so that you and everybody else can have a cracking time out in the outdoors and sleeping in a bothy. It's coming up. Welcome back, it's Eddie here from Haughton Britain. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, help me channel grow, but also means you'll get a notification every time I release a new video, and that'll be much appreciated. So last night, me and my pal Craig stayed at Haughton Green, Bothy, near Hexham at the southern end of Kielder Forest on a freezing, bitterly cold night in these snowy surrounds. It's been absolutely beautiful, but our journey started on the military road about 3 miles south of here on the Pennine Way. Bothying and wild camping isn't for everybody. I did ask my girlfriend if she wanted to come to spend a night in a bothy. Our immediate response was, does it have a hot tub? Consequently, she's not here. It's about 3:15, the light's softening now, it's absolutely stunning. This Craig's just sat there behind us, you could be in Canada at the moment with these pine trees and the snow, and just ahead of me that you can't see at the minute is the escarpment that Hadrian's Wall's on. I think we're about, I don't know, probably less than 100 metres from Haughton Green Bothie. Dead excited to get there, but this is absolutely rough. What exactly is a bothy? Well, this is a bothy. This one's called Haughton Green in Northumberland, about a couple of miles from Hadrian's Wall, a few miles away from Hexham. And bothies are basically basic shelters, usually of a concrete construction. They used to be used for shepherds decades and decades ago. The vast majority of them are well over 100 years old. And now they're all maintained by, or apart from two I think, maintained by the Mountain Bothie Association, but they're owned by the various landowners around the UK. Most of these bothies are in Scotland, there's a few in Northumberland, but they're scattered around Wales and the Lake District. And they're open for use for a night or two, for short stays, for people like me who want to get into the outdoors in the wilderness and have a night in a shelter like this and have a bit of an adventure. This is what the inside of Haughton Green Bothy looks like. This is the main and only room really. When you walk in, there's double bunk bed on the left. You've got a couple of tables and 3 chairs just by the window here, in a box which I'm assuming's got various food items which have been left. some sort of shelving system there, and the main fireplace right in front, and a bit of a dryer just above, which is an excellent idea. I didn't expect that. So in the far right hand corner there, we'll have a big, it's almost a double bed here. I'm going to sleep on there with Setu tonight, and on the other side another bunk bed. I've got the camera in wide angle, so it might look a bit deceiving, but they're certainly long enough for an adult. And of course the doorway back out. If we went out the doorway, on the left here, there's some sort of empty room with a couple of bags of wood. And the main door into the bothy, on the left here, there's a mirror and some information board, including the Bothy code. So what is the Mountain Bothy Association? Well, these maintain all the bothies around the UK and were founded in 1965. The voluntary organisation, so they work completely on charities and volunteers who come out from time to time to maintain the bothies and carry out any repairs. Once you've been to a bothy, if you have noted something that might need some attention, a repair, or some damage or whatever, you can come back, go online onto the mountainbothies.org.uk association website and make a bothy report. You can get involved with the Mountain Bothy Association either as a volunteer by getting in touch, or if you go on the website you can subscribe to them. It costs £25 a year, and of course that money goes towards the upkeep of the bothies around the UK. In order for everybody to enjoy the bothy experience, they have a bothy code, and it's to respect other users, i.e. leave the bothy clean and tidy with dry kindling for the next visitors. If you're already in there and other people come into the bothy, make them feel welcome and be considerate. Respect the bothy. Tell the MBA about accidental damage, doing graffiti or vandalise the place. Take any rubbish away with you. Avoid burying rubbish because that pollutes the environment. Don't leave any perishable foods, and be careful about any fire risk. Make sure the doors and windows are properly closed when you leave. Respect the surroundings. If there's no toilet in the bothy like there isn't here, bury your human waste. There is a spade here. And keep well away from water supplies, and never use the vicinity of the bothy as a toilet. Never cut live wood or damage the estate property. Respect the agreement with the estate, so observe any restrictions that might be in use, for example, during stag stalking or at lambing time, and that bothies are only available for a short time, just a night or two. Respect the restriction on numbers. Don't come in large groups of 6 or more, and note that if you do come to a bothy, you are entering and using it entirely at your own risk. So I've bagged this bottom bunk here, the wide one, because Setu's going to be bunking in with me, and it'll just be a little bit more comfortable. This place is absolutely stunning. It's surrounded by a little forest there with pine trees, and over there, over my shoulder, I don't know if you can see, is the escarpment with Hadrian's Wall. It's absolutely beautiful. It's Baltic at the minute, absolutely freezing. I don't know what the temperature is, but as you can see, snow all around. And the forecast is meant to be like this tonight, a completely clear sky, which will make it even colder. This is what it's all about, having an adventure, pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, sleeping in remote shelters and huts like this, you know, just carrying your rucksack with your sleeping bag and your food and your gas canister and your bits and bobs, and just living a life, living the dream, and just having fun. Just what an experience. And if you haven't already tried it, get out and do it, man. So right next to the main door, which is there, you've got this door, and this goes into the woodshed. Hopefully we'll find some wood in there and some saws. Let's take a look. Now, there's no wood in here, no saws even, so I don't know what's happened there. We've got some ladders up there, which is obviously used by volunteers who come to make repairs to the roof or whatever. Looks like there's some small holes in the roof. But what I was talking about earlier about the Bothy code, we've got a bag of rubbish and cans left by some half-wits who clearly have the bedrooms tidied by their parents, who come to places like this and can't be bothered to take their rubbish back out with them. And this is the sort of thing that spoils it for everybody else. Thankfully there's plenty of wood in this bothy because it's absolutely flipping freezing in here. But with a fire on, it takes that chill off. I've just put Setu's jacket on, which he's not too fond of, but needs must. So time for something to eat now. As you can see, I've got my jet boil on. I've got some rice cooking inside of there. That shouldn't be too much longer. And on here, I've got a pan full of diced chicken with pepper, mushroom and onions. I'm going to fry that up. Add chicken tikka masala sauce. Well, good morning. A nice Kenko 3-in-1 coffee sachet. So it was a bit of a restless sleep for me tonight. Nothing to do with the body, just my body's getting old and trying to get comfortable. I was awake from about 1 till 4. But other than that, cracking little place to sleep. Got the fire on again this morning. For those who are going to watch this video afterwards, who come to use the bothy, we did carry in as much wood as we could in my rucksacks, which is quite a lot. Well, that's it. We're going to head off shortly back to the car and get a fat lad's breakfast, probably at twice brewed. Cannot wait. I forgot to mention with bothies, they are kind of a first come first served. All bothies are left unlocked, so you just have to take your chances. There's no booking system. So for example, in this particular bothy, it sleeps 7. So if you turn up and there's already 7 or 8 people in there, you might have to either sleep on the concrete floor with your camping mat, or even if you've brought a tent, pitch outside. So it's all potluck. But if you get here early enough, you should be okay. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. Leave your comments below about your experiences or your hints and tips about sleeping in a bothy. I'd love to hear about it. And anyway, we're off. So until next time, catch you later.